Everybody, today we're doing some Fallout dailies. One of it is kill 10 robots. I prefer to come here to Watoga. If you did the quest, Mayor for a day, the robots don't attack you, don't damage your armor. It's pretty simple. There's also, Assaultrons here, so you gotta destroy Assaultron today. And there's a few spots where I know where bobbleheads, magazines, and some stealth boys are at. On this bus here, there's usually a magazine right here, and there's a stealth boy in this corner. Gotta eat a piece of bubble gum. And then to destroy Assaultron, there are usually, I think, 3 or 4 of them along this path over here. Oh, there's one right here. Hack a terminal, we can actually do this here. In this truck here, there's usually a stealth boy. It's usually right here in this or behind this cabinet. On this bus here, there's usually a magazine. If I remember correctly, I think it's on this back seat here. And there's also magazines, some bobbleheads up in here.
Offers monorail and bus services to the greater Cranberry Bog area and beyond. Transit services.
Here's a magazine.
We thank you for your patience. Watoga wishes you safe travels wherever you are headed. Please see the boards for latest arrival and departure times. Welcome to the Watoga Transit Hub, the future of travel.
And then there's usually a bobblehead on this back desk here. Ooh, look at that. Lucky day, we got 2 Nuka Quantums. And I'll show you a few other spots where I know magazines at. I know there's more in this area, but these are the ones I found. Easy to get to.
Hi there, citizen. Super Duper Mart is where you will find amazing deals on the finest food. Super Duper Mart is the best place for super duper deals. Welcome.
We
Hello.
are
Please
the
see our helpful
Brotherhood
automated
of
staff if you need
Steel
anything at all.
Paladin
Welcome to
Tactics
Super Duper
in
Mart,
command.
future of grocery stores.
You run out of supply. You might as well mark yourself KIA.
Actually, I'll buy this here from when we get that crystal challenge. I'll throw that into my stash box. Then in this spot here, there's sometimes a bobblehead. Yep, there's a bobblehead.
Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed.
Then back here at this cafe, whatever you want to call it. I think it's a cafe. There's usually a magazine, I think on this table or that table.
Protect.
And then there's sometimes a magazine that pops up here. That's basically it for the magazine bobbleheads I know in this area. We'll go do our daily quest.
Welcome back. I am excellent. Oh, great. Oh, please.
Sometimes there's a bobblehead in this bathroom here.
One of our many claims to fame here in Avalon. I'm your humble but enthusiastic host, Giles Sweetwater. But please, call me Sweetwater. A nice cup of tea.
And sometimes there's a bobblehead, usually on this crate right here. I mean magazine. And then over here there's a few magazines. I can't remember if there's a bobblehead in here. But usually there's a magazine in this magazine here. Oh. We'll hit up this event.
As the night dwindles on, so does the fire. The scouts pay no mind to the darkness. I track in to warn them that the dark is dangerous, but no one listens. So I go into the forest alone in search of firewood.
And if you do this mission, usually if you complete your you'll get extra badges if you complete your tadpole and the other badge quests. The other reason I'm coming here, maybe there's a chance that what's his name, Bigfoot shows up. Well, that's just rude. Kick me from the team.
Find enough wood to rekindle the fire. But when I turn around, there's no light to guide my way back to camp. I don't know if I wandered too far, or if the campfire has gone out, drenching all the scouts in darkness.
Oofda! I'm so sorry to interrupt the tale, but we have an emergency. Or at least my scout leader emergency protocol says we do. My protocol is pulling up a Mr. flag. Now, I'm almost certain I counted everyone correctly, but we should be thorough just in case. If we can't find our shadow camper, let's look for traces they may have left behind. And remember the buddy system. now, gather round. There was a holotape amongst the missing campers' belongings. Let's give a listen and see what we can find. I'm hunting bugs out here in Appalachia. There are spiders, ants, and slugs. Today, I'm going to complete my collection. Only 9 more Hymenoptera to go. Layla told me to watch out for their stingers, but I can handle them. That's what my new entomologist badge is for. I'm hunting bugs of all kinds. Some come out at night, but they're cool at all times.
I guess Bigfoot's not showing up today.
No littering. How'd you like it if you came up this mountain to a heap of garbage?
Well, let's go make some more Caraway boosters.
This is a nice place. Never was much of a builder myself. Why do they keep assigning me maintenance?
We need a little more water. Guess we need more corn. That's it for today's dailies. Thank you for watching.